I think it's really hard for people who haven't struggled with addiction to understand that mindset. Like it's really difficult how the addiction can be all consuming. Like literally that is what is on your mind
100%.
and
That's
nothing
that.
else. And
Nothing
even the
else.
people you care about, even the
No,
people like there's a deep part of you that cares about someone else.
but nothing comes before the drug. Nothing. I mean, like I said, I'm a mum of three, and not, and my eldest, I brought her into the world with a job to do. I thought, oh, she'll help me get clean. If I have a baby, I will get clean because I'll have to be responsible. And not even that. Not even that.
Yeah.
And I love my kids to death. But when you're in addiction, nothing matters. Nothing else
Yeah.
matters. Yeah.
It's just all consuming. And I think that's so hard for anyone who hasn't dealt with addiction or doesn't work in this field, who's been around it to really see it, to understand how that is. And like you said, it becomes really, really dark.
Yeah, 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 absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about how this did start to shift for you then, because it was all consuming, but now you have 2 years of sobriety. You've got a book that you're working on and that's out there, and that's a huge change.
Yeah, absolutely. The last 2 years have been insane. I pinched myself because it just going from that life of 26 years and then being able to do so much and have such a massive change in 2 years has been like amazing. What I did was I changed my circle. Like I didn't have a circle of friends when I was using. But I had my table and I started filling my table with people who had goals and people who had ambitions and people who were actually living life. And so I filled that table with people that inspired me, like people that I would like to look up to and say, wow, I'd love to be in that position. I'd love to have a good job or have some money behind me and do everything the right way. So I filled my table with those people and I started learning from them. I was like a sponge. And, I found a mentor, and I think mentors are so underrated. It doesn't matter where you are in life. I think
Yeah.
mentors are amazing just to have somebody to look up to and follow their steps and take their lead. And that's what happened for me. And so I'm getting around all these good people. And um, I actually joined a crypto academy, and you learn how to trade because I was shoplifting, and through COVID, the shops were closing, so I needed to find another way to make money. And what I
Right.
did was, so I thought I was still using at the time, and I thought I'll join this academy and I'll start learning how to trade crypto and make money, and I'll be rich in 6 months. And it wasn't that. It was I just got around good people. There was an event interstate, and I went to the event. It was my first like event, and yeah, from there I put the drugs down 5 days before I went, and I thought to myself, go to this event and try and change your life, or you can stay home and continue to do what you're doing, and um, you'll never change. So yeah.
So were you kind of in a way like, COVID starts to come around, you have the shoplifting business, you've built that in a way. I mean, that's in its own way super creative and entrepreneurial, right? Even though it's criminal,
Yeah,
right? But
absolutely. Yeah.
but at the same time, it's not leading to the life that you want. And then I guess COVID kind of comes along and forces this shift. And I guess there was this moment for you where you like you said just a second ago, I am I going to go this way or am I going to go that way?
Yeah.